favorite mermaid of all the mermaids we do. So Floor, Reformer, Cadillac, this is my favorite mermaid. So I put one black up at the top, and the knee here should be on the very edge. So I'm actually really hooked on the edge here. The other foot has to be on the floor, and so if somebody's really small, you're gonna have to put the box underneath them, otherwise they'll be like this, right? So that already puts me in a poorer place to start. So if they're small, you're gonna have to put that box under the floor to get them up right, so that they can have a long side here to start with. And the bar has to be at the top, so I put one black at the top. If they're really tiny, you'd put maybe one white at the top, but it needs to be at the top, the spring. And I take that bottom hand, it's going to go right in where the crack is, so right in the middle of the foot bar. Right, which is basically where they'll be right in line with their body if their leg is hooked on the edge here. The first one, I just rest the foot on the floor here. I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to reach over, right, for a side stretch. So I'm really and I just want to make sure I don't do anything silly with my shoulder here, right? So I'm pushing away enough, and then coming back up. Right, that's it. That's the mermaid. So you can do it a few times. I like to do it with a little bit of a hold here, and then come up. And we have the Carvosphere variation, but I'm going to show you that with the leg back. So you could put that in at any point, but I like it best with the leg back, so I'm going to show it to you there. So then we can take the leg out to the side. That's going to create a little bit more of a side stretch on this side, just a little more opposition, right? So you can try that. It actually feels quite nice. And then back up. And then the leg back. So leg back, I'm actually anchoring that hip back. Right? And then I'm going to come over. So I'm already getting a stretch here in this side and into the psoas a little bit. And I'm going to go over for it. Right? And then come back up. And then for Carvosphere, I come down and I open up and I circle around. When I come forward, I can almost hollow my belly back a little bit so that I can try and get into that QL like we did on the cat, side cat, standing. And the more I reach that finger and the more I stretch the back heel, the more I get that. Then I'm going to reverse that circle, opening, come all the way to the side, and then back up. Right? So, on the other side. So, hooking the knee. I've just got this leg supporting on the ground to help keep my pelvis level. Hand reaches over, side bending over. Right, I can go up and down a few times and then hold for that stretch. Right, shoulders in its socket down here. Leg out to the side. Right. And up, leg back. Reaching, right? And up, and then Carvosphere would be going around. Right, hand coming forward, following, reaching long through the finger, long through the heel, coming around, and then up. Right, so my spotting on this one is to anchor them. So if she's here, I'm going to come in really close here, just so that I can hold her, right? You should feel like I'm holding steady here, so that this hip doesn't go flying up. I want her to be stretching off of this side, right? So I'm going to control that, make sure that she's right in this side, and then go ahead and press down. I can put a hand here. My hands are free, and that hip is locked, right? So that's why I like this, and then I can encourage her to stretch off of that. Yeah? It's okay? Mm-hmm. Good. And I know because she said her neck was hurting when she was doing this, that I probably need to give her some support down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually taking it out of my neck.
Yeah, and then shoulder blade, yeah, and then back up. And then if I have her take the leg out to the side, I've got to come behind her. And this is more work for me here, but if I know that she can do this side, I'm not as worried about it. So now she should know where to go here. Go ahead and side bend. And what I can do is have her hold and give her a little lifting here. So you stay, and I lift. Yeah, right?
Opposition.
I'm giving her upward.
Yeah, they're down on that
Upward
side.
and gently. It's all gentle, right? There's no cranking, there's no It's hands, just hands. By the time if I'm vertical, go ahead and come up. If I'm vertical and she's horizontal and I just rest my hands on her, I literally just put them on her. There's no push. I'm putting them there. They do the work. Yeah? So then if she takes a leg back, right? Now I'm probably going to have to help her. And I just interlace myself around her so that now I can hold this leg for her right where it is. Right? So I'm going to hold that leg anchor. Right? And then go ahead and reach for the bar. Shoulder down. Wait, be careful here. Wait, not too far. Yes, there. Right. She doesn't go very far. Right? And then back up.
It doesn't go very far if I hold my shoulder blade.
Yep, that's fine. And then you can carve a sphere, just don't chop off my head. Right, all back. And then I can give her some resistance here so she can feel what it was I was trying to do. And I can actually pull back with my leg, right? And then I'm helping her anchor that heel. So I'm pulling here and pushing back through here, and she's reaching forward. So she's getting a really nice opposition. And then she can come around. Nope, you go back the way you can. Around, side bend, right, and then up. Yeah. Okay, so then we have tendon stretch. Tendon stretch is 2 blocks all the way up at the top. This one is going to be another of Laura's. This is the one she's going to like this one too. The rest of you hold your breath. No. So we've seen tendon stretch on the reformer. I actually like it better on the chair. It's basically the same exercise. Pushing down. I get my toes back enough that they're kind of on the back side of the bar so that they're not going to fall off the front, right? And I'm going to stand up like I'm kissing my knees. So then I'm going to exhale and I'm going to come up and down. Up and up. Right? You don't want to scrape your legs on the back of the chair. Keep them off the chair. Right? So then I go like this. Right? Coming up. Oops. Up. Up. And then I can go back. Up. Not very far. Up. And then the other way. Right? That's tendon stretch. And the spotting is really just at the shoulders. And they have to be able to do the work. So I don't recommend loading it more than 2 blocks at the top because then it feels like you get ricocheted a bit. However, it's not that much help in this position, so it's hard. It's hard. And then cat. So cat is back at 1 block at the top. This is a really nice exercise. They used to put straps on they used to build a strap on the back of the chair so you could slide your feet in it, but they don't anymore. So it actually makes the exercise harder and a little scary at first. You want to be pretty much on that forward side with your knees. My hands are going to come to the bar. Now I could just push the bar down and stick my butt out, but that's not the work, right? The work is the cat, which is the lifting up and coming over towards the floor. And then exhale, I'm trying to come right back up. So I'm trying not to go any further back than I already am as I come up. So that connection is this rib cage and the lats pulling down, right? So then oblique cat is I keep one hand where it is, I take the other across, and I go down and lift up. Right? Other side would be over here, going down and lift up. Yeah. And then, did I put the one-legged cat in your book?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So then it's one leg out, and the same thing going down and coming up. Right? Switching sides. Down. And up. Right. So again, the spotting is at the shoulders. That's where you feel like you really feel like you're going to fall forward on this exercise. So you want to give them the confidence that you're there to support them at their shoulders.
So you stand to the side?
Stand to
or
the
in
side,
front?
to the
Just,
side, and my hand is on their shoulder.
okay.
They're doing the work, you're just there to give them the confidence to do it.
They won't.
They won't go
Yeah.
off the front. It's not a lot of spring. So it's not holding them back very much. All the work has to happen in here. Yeah, and that's hard to do. Hard to do and hard to feel confident when you are almost falling on your face, right? Alright, so the warrior, I also really love. The warrior comes from yoga warrior. So the first one is standing in front. You want to you have to adjust position. So about a torso length away from the step. I'm going to come forward in neutral spine, pick up one of my legs. My work, first I'm going to hold the body still the whole time. And I'm going to pulse down the bar. So I'm not moving my body. Small motion. 8 pulses with the heel. 8 pulses with them together. Body stays. Right? So there it is on this side. Arms, heel, and I always tell people you're pulling towards you the bar. The bar is pulling towards you, not down towards the ground. I'm not pushing to the ground, I'm pulling it towards me. And that will change how you move through the exercise. And then we get to go to the side. So this one, the biggest mistake here is the position. People don't get over their hip, they end up here. So this lower leg, this butt, has to do all the work. Push that hip open, get all the way to the star, and you're pulsing, and you're pulsing. And then you can try both together if you feel brave. But I'm working really hard to try and keep this open the whole time. Okay? So I'm really tucking that hip in, opening up, pulsing, pulsing, and together. Keeping that open. Right? That's my work, is that keeping open. And then we have FTD warrior. So that's like the FTD florist, right? So I really like the way this one feels. You're going to come down with the bar, in with the knee, extend it out. So pulling in, opening out. Right?
So when you open, you're in neutral,
In, opening, hopefully I am, yes.
but then here you round.
Rounding.
When you round. Okay.
Neutral. Yeah?
So here, but then round.
And then we have Tinkerbell, right? So that's going to be here and there, right? Like Tinkerbell. And then in and open, like on the reformer.
Same breathing. Exhale way in.
Exhaling in as I round in, yes. And then we have, I did star already.
Rotated warrior.
Rotated warrior is this one. I always forget this one. Which way is that? Sorry. Yes, opposite arm and leg. Okay, so same start place, but I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to turn into it, opening up here. So I turn into my thigh, and then I'm pulsing, and then pulsing, and then pulsing. Right? So there, turning into my thigh, opening up. Pulsing. And then pulsing.